Hey everybody, welcome back to Swift Lessons for another lead guitar tutorial. One of the most effective ways of diversifying your sound and also setting yourself apart from other guitar players is learning phrases from other instruments, even vocalists. This will force us to think outside the box, train our ears, and also reach for notes that are not a part of a typical guitarist vocabulary. So today we're going to be employing this awesome app called BlueNote. We're going to use this to slow down, isolate, and also loop section by section Chris Stapleton's infamous vocal run off Tennessee Whiskey. So this is going to be a real challenge. It's a long phrase, but we're going to be using this app to break it up chunk by chunk, slow it down, and then piece the whole thing together. And in doing so, you're going to pick up a great lick that you can employ when jamming over major keys. Let's get started. Okay, a close look at the fretboard. Getting started breaking down this phrase. We're going to begin by listening to the lick at full speed. Then we're going to slow it down and isolate Chris's voice. So check it out. We have it right here on the app. Okay, now let's take that phrase. We're going to slow it down by 50%. Listen to it once more and get all those little intricacies into our ear. All right, now once more, let's get that into our ear again, but this time we're going to isolate Chris's voice. Okay, now the next step is to segment that up into digestible sections. So what we want to get down first is right at the beginning. Right there, that's a great place to stop and learn and then practice. So I'm going to highlight that section and loop it. Okay, let's get that down. We're starting off picturing the A major chord. Surrounding that chord shape, we have this interesting position of the A major scale. Now all of this is going to be coming from the major scale with the exception of a few places where he throws in a minor third. Okay, so we're starting off. All right, some triplets in there. 5 going up to 7. You can rake that if you want. Then we're going to slide up into the root note A. All right, and mind you, we're playing over top of an A major chord, and we're walking up into a measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then sliding into the A note. From there, we're playing 9, 7, 9, 7, 5. Alright, practice that over and over again, get it into your muscle memory, then see if you can play along with the track. That's how we practice things up to speed. One more time. Alright, now we're ready to move on to the next part. Alright, that's going to be... Alright, you could go. But I'm just going to do a pull off, 7 going down to 5. Then we're going to play 6, 5, 6 with a hammer pull. Or actually a pull off and then a hammer. And then 5, 7, 5. Alright, you put that together, that second part we have. And placing it together with part number 1. Alright, now we want to listen to this over and over again. If we were actually practicing together, we would highlight those two sections and work on joining them together. Okay, so going back to the beginning of this run, one more time. Okay, we have a little tag there at the end that we're gonna get to, but so far we have. And then now onto the next part. A little tag there to end this section. We're going from 5 down to 4 on the G string, sliding. And then a little vibrato on the 7th fret of the D string. Adding that into the mix. All right, now getting into the next part. All right, so there he played. Okay, once again, picturing that major scale, either in its 3-note position, 3 notes per string, or in its main position. Okay, we're gonna play. Seventh fret of the D string, 4 on the G, and then we're gonna slide up to the 7th fret of the B string. Back down to 5, and then stopping briefly at the 6th fret of the G string. Okay, so. Finally. Alright, so right there I played 6, slide down to 4, and then walk down 7 to 4 on the D string. Alright, you put that last part together. Okay, and you'll have to listen to the track over and over again, slow it down to get the phrasing just right. But now we have all the notes, and that's what's most important. Okay, so you put all that together, and now we have the full run. And basically, we're breaking it up into 4 parts, depending upon how you decided to segment it. All right, so part 1, part 2, 3, 4. All right, now the final step is to work that up to speed. Now, using the app, you could start at 50%, move up to 60, 70, 80, and then 100. But the final step, I always recommend going above the full tempo of the tune, maybe 10 or 20 BPM over, so that way you really master it. Going back down to 100%, it's gonna be very, very, very simple. Okay, playing the full run, let's see if you can do it. And a little bit faster. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a. For an awesome phrase that you're unlikely to hear another guitar player perform. All right, everybody, thanks so much for jamming with me today. It felt amazing to get my old Les Paul out and do some teaching for you. Real quick, I want to thank Daniel Kuntz at Coda Labs for sponsoring this video. Your app BlueNote will definitely be a part of my daily practice routine moving forward. I want to thank my patrons also for making all these lessons possible. I hope you're enjoying those extra resources. And until next time, this is Rob coming at you from the Jersey Shore saying happy picking.